Well, church, I found a chapter that is absolutely full of different truths. So what I'm really speaking on this morning, you might say, is a mixed bag. But every one of them brings glory to God.
Hallelujah.
And don't forget, church, that's our calling.
Amen.
To give glory to God.
Amen.
Amen?
Yes.
Above everything else, it is to bring glory to God.
Yeah.
Let me start by sharing a few stories to set the level that I'm going to be speaking at this morning. During the days when Muhammad Ali was a great boxer, he would walk around in his arrogance and say that he was the greatest. Humility was never his strong suit. And one day, when he was in his prime, he was on an airplane and the plane was ready to take off. And the flight attendant had repeatedly told him to put his seatbelt on. And he finally told her, I'm Superman, and Superman need no seatbelt. And the flight attendant didn't hesitate for a moment, but shot back with him, Superman don't need no airplane, they'll get buckled up. And a sailor once took a group of young people boating for the day. And one young man bragged the whole way about all he knew about the sea. And every time the sailor began to give instructions, this young man would interrupt with his supposed knowledge. After some time, a squall blew up, and the sailor began to hand out life jackets. Where's mine? Cried the Noel. Don't worry, son, replied the old sailor. You don't need a life jacket. With a head full as hot air as yours, you will float forever. One more. The lion was absolutely proud of his mastery of the animal kingdom. And one day he decided to make sure that all the other animals knew that he was king of the jungle. He was so confident that he bypassed the small animals and he went straight up to the bear. Who's the king of the jungle? And the bear replied, why, you are, of course. And the lion gave a mighty roar of approval. Then he came to the tiger. Who's the king of the jungle? The tiger quickly responded, everyone knows you are, mighty lion. Now next on the list was the elephant. And the lion faced the elephant and addressed his question, who's the king of the jungle? Well, the elephant immediately grabbed the lion with his trunk, rolled him around in the air 5 or 6 times, slammed him into a tree, then he pounded him into the ground several times, and finally dunked him under the water in a nearby lake. The lion, beaten, bruised and battered, struggled to his feet. He looked at the elephant through sad and bloodshot eyes and said, look, just because you don't know the answer is no reason to get mean about it. Now, I brought you to the level, alright? Okay. Let's get a bit deeper with the miracle of testimony. Why is it that so many are reluctant to witness what God has done for them? I was blessed by your prayer this morning. In fact, why is the church filled with many who can't even acknowledge a touch from God in their lives? Which raises the question with me, are they worshipping God or are they in religion?
Yeah.
Know this, the God of religion is dead.
Amen.
And no matter how long you bow before the altar of religion, you're never going to get or receive a touch or a miracle.
No.
So let's turn to 2 Kings chapter 5. Quite a long reading, I'll bring it. Now Naaman was commander of the army of the king of Aram. He was a great man in the sight of his master, highly regarded because through him the Lord had given him victory to Aram. He was a valiant soldier, but he had leprosy.
Yeah.
Now bands of raiders from Iran had gone out and taken captive a young girl from Israel, and she served Naaman's wife. And she said to her mistress, "If only my master would see the prophet who is in Samaria, he would cure him of his leprosy." Naaman went to his master and told him what the girl from Israel had said. "By all means go," the king of Aram replied. "I will send a letter to the king of Israel." So Naaman left, taking with him 10 talents of silver, 6,000 shekels of gold, and 10 sets of clothing. And the letter he took to the king of Israel read, "With this letter I am sending my servant Naaman to you, so that you may cure him of his leprosy." As soon as the king of Israel read the letter, he tore his robes and said, "Am I God? Can I kill and bring back to life? Why does this fellow send someone to me to be cured of leprosy? See how he is trying to pick a quarrel with me." When Elisha, the man of God, heard that the king of Israel had torn his robes, he sent him a message. "Why have you torn your robes? Have the man come to me, and he will know that there is a prophet in Israel."
Amen.
So Naaman went with his horse and chariots and stopped at the door of Elisha's house. Elisha sent a messenger to him, "Go wash yourself 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will be restored. You will be cleansed." But Naaman went away angry and said, "I thought he would surely come out to me and stand and call on the name of the Lord of his God, wave his hand over the spot, and cure me of my leprosy. Are not Abana and Pamana, the rivers of Damascus, better than all the waters of Israel? Couldn't I wash in them and be cleansed?" So he turned and he went off in a rage. Naaman's servants went to him and said, "My father, if the prophet had told you to do some great thing, would you not have done it? How much more then when he tells you, wash and be cleansed?" So he went down and dipped himself in the Jordan 7 times, as the man of God had told him, and his flesh was restored, and he became clean like that of a young boy. Then Naaman and all his attendants went back to the man of God. He stood before him and said, "Now I know that there's no God in all the world except in Israel. So please accept the gift from your servant." The prophet answered, "As surely as the Lord lives whom I serve, I will not accept the thing." And even though Naaman urged him, he refused. "If you will not," said Naaman, "please let me, your servant, be given as much earth as a pair of mules can carry, for your servant will never again make burnt offerings and sacrifices to any other god but the Lord. But may the Lord forgive your servant for this one thing. When my master enters the temple of Rimmon to bow down, and he is leaning on my arm, I have to bow there also. When I bow down in the temple of Rimmon, may the Lord forgive your servant for this." Just we're told that Naaman had it made. He was a great man, and he had every earthly reward for his success. But you know, we come to one area. He had something in his life. He had a but.
Yeah.
Did you see that when I emphasized it when I was reading? But he had leprosy.
Yeah.
Church, the truth is this: there are many who are like Naaman. They've got everything. They got money, they got property, they got position, they got security. But just like Naaman, even though they've got everything, they've got a but in their lives.
Yeah.
Most of it is that they do not have God. And that leaves a big hole inside of them. I believe that inside of each one of us, there's a place reserved for God. It's been there since creation. God put it there. No matter we try to fill that gap with, it doesn't work. Because that hole has got God's name on it.
Yeah.
Beloved, I've got a great love for those who've got a but in their lives. In neighbour's life, it was a physical problem, leprosy. And we today don't really realise the full horror of the curse of leprosy, of being cast out as a leper. I don't know whether you know this, for the Jew it meant complete isolation from all fellow men, totally cut off. It was an incurable life sentence.
Yeah.
It was a living death.
Yeah.
Society didn't want anything to do with it. There has always been those who would have had advice for the neighbours of this world. There are always those who were very quick to tell people what to do. Unfortunately, most of them are full of superficial remedies. Some would give advice, and those who were giving the advice actually live in a prison of their own hurts and fears.
Yeah.
And they're always telling others about freedom. And of course we have others who live in a cemetery of their own failures, who still insist on telling others how to do it. Naaman was coming to that place, which we all have to come to. If we want to be free, we need God.
Amen.
Amen?
Amen.
There's no other way. If you want to be free, totally free, you need God.
That's right.
He needed the living, active, miracle, working God. Not the idol. Not the idol that many worship. He wants the living God in his life. There are many who are confused, hurting, desperate people who need God. Many have tried what the world has to offer, and they found it wanting.
Yeah.
They need God. Satan has got them totally bewildered with his lies. Church, they need to hear the truth. And just there's a right and a wrong way to witness for God. I pray that you get a revelation, a deep understanding of how desperate some are to know God. And sadly, they're just blundering around, getting more and more lost and hurt in the process. They need someone, and that might be you, to point them in the direction of Jesus. The church has got an immense task, a huge responsibility to take the neighbours of this world and take them to Jesus. Amen?
Amen.
And to accept and meet this responsibility, we first of all got to get ourselves sorted out.
That's right.
Otherwise all you're doing is putting your problem onto someone
Somebody
else.
else. Yeah.
Years ago I realised I was in a mess. And my witnessing was ineffective. And in fact, it was on times downright dangerous. So I went, took counselling, deliverance, and healing.
Hallelujah.
Now sadly, there are many hard-hearted people who only cause more pain and confusion when they open their mouths and give advice. The last thing the world needs is for someone to tell them common sense. The last thing someone needs is to be told you need to grow up.
Pull yourself together.
Or put it behind you, forget about it.
Or pull yourself together.
Or the famous one, pull yourself
yourself together.
together. Friends, the one that you say that to has been trying to hold it together
Amen.
for most of their adult
That's
life.
right. Absolutely right.
They lived and they slept with the problem.
Yeah.
What they don't need is for some hard-hearted Christian to come along and try and make them hard-hearted as well. Did you know that when you fall on stone, it hurts, doesn't it, Steve, at the back? It hurts. Also, when you encounter hard hearts, it hurts.
Yeah.
And there's a good test that we should carry out before we go out witnessing. Ask yourself this very simple question. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Am I doing it for myself? Now that might sound odd, but there are those who get involved in other people's business because they're just plain nosy. It makes them feel better. They don't have to look at themselves. And they get satisfaction out of others being dependent upon them. They've got their own problem and they need to be accepted, needed, but they need to be controlling. If we really want to witness, we need to take a lesson from this young slave girl in Naaman's household.
Yeah. Never even know her name.
What's the first thing that we see about the slave girl? Her heart was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Even though she'd been forcibly abducted from her native land and family, cut off from all those that she loved, and that would have caused most of us to have a bitter heart full of hate towards the captive. Yet she showed love.
Yeah.
Because her heart was right, she reached out to Naaman. So I say again, before we witness, let's make sure that our hearts are right with God and also with our fellow man. This lowly slave girl showed such a level of faith that it lifted her into the presence of God of faith. What a faith she had in God.
Yeah.
What a witness. An absolute clear signpost. Nothing complicated. Easy to understand. How often have you listened to someone witnessing and it becomes so complicated you haven't got a clue what they're on about?
No, you lose track there.
The real demonstration or the evidence of true witnessing is that we don't even know a name.
Yeah.
Just a slave. I'm reminded that when Yonggi Cho, I was talking about him on Thursday, the man who started the church, I think it's the biggest church in the world now, they got about 500,000 members in one church. Not a bad sized church, is it? You know. But when Yonggi first started his ministry, he was taken ill. And he was on his sickbed, and a young missionary girl came, an American missionary girl came,
That's right.
and witnessed regarding the power of Jesus. Do you know, a name is not known,
No.
and that is the real witness. Nothing of us, all of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen? It doesn't matter who led or showed the way, as long as they met Jesus. There's no place for egos or pride in the kingdom of God. Just the miracle of testifying and witnessing God's love and power to one another. Our reward or joy is seeing one except Jesus as their Saviour and Lord. Now there's another truth contained in this passage. Like Naaman, we've got to realise we can't buy salvation. And what's more, you can't bargain with God.
No.
I've tried that. It doesn't work.
No.
So let me save you trying. God is only motivated by love. Nothing else moves God. Love. If you're going to give or serve God, then it must be the direct result of our love for Him. It's only possible to please God by faith.
Yep.
How many of you know you can't work your way into the kingdom?
No. No.
You can stay in this church all day, hoovering, polishing, washing up, every day, 7 days a week, and it ain't going to get you into the kingdom.
No.
Alright? You can't work your way into the kingdom. The gospel reduces all of us to the same level.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a pastor, an elder, a teacher, whatever. We all come to the same level.
Yeah.
You've often heard me say this. I used to love to listen to Albert Brett on a Tuesday morning when we used to pray. And he used to pray for the whosoever's. The only point of being someone in the kingdom is not about the privileges. It actually means we shall be judged according to our position.
Yeah.
Naaman thought he could manipulate Elisha by putting pressure on the king of Israel